guys, this is JK MNV, your go-to for motivation and versatility. My name is Nancy and I'll be your guest for today. Before we go ahead with what we are going to talk about, let me take this opportunity to thank you all for supporting this channel, for the love you've shown this channel. We are super grateful. If this is your first time here, please do well to subscribe and like this video as well as share with others so they can also benefit, okay? So today we are going to talk about something really different, and this is something that we should be talking about more because I think it's very important. I'll be taking you through 10 types of men to avoid. Oh my god, I'm so shy, but then yes, today we have to tell you. You know, people do so many things and you don't know their red flags. Today we are going to point them out to you. So if you are a lady and you're talking to a guy, or you're already dating someone, or you're looking to marry someone, please do well to go through these points and see if this person possesses any of these, because I find them a no-no.
Why some people are impatient.
Like them, that doesn't help us become confident.
Day-to-day relationships.
So let's just get right into the video. Point number 1, an abusive man. When we say abusive, a lot of people tend to think abusive has to do with just physical abuse, but no, we have various forms of abuse. The person could have abused you verbally, physically, emotionally, I mean in so many forms, and sometimes you may not even know it's abuse because you've gotten so used to it, okay? Someone that is always making you feel small about yourself, someone that's always making you feel worthless, it's abuse, my dear. Like, you don't have to condone any of that. If the person makes you feel less of if the person makes you feel less of a human in any way, please just advise yourself, because that person is going to manipulate you into thinking that you are worthless. And that is the worst form of abuse, my dear. That is a no. Point number 2. This point right here is going to create a lot of fights, but I'll say it. I will say it. The man that flirts with you while he has a girlfriend. He has a girlfriend, you know very well this person has a girlfriend. You even know his girlfriend. Everybody knows. Or sometimes they even have wives. The married man, this is your sub. You're married. Why are you after this new person? So to my dear ladies, unless of course you don't mind being a side boo, being a second choice, being used just for pleasure, then I don't have a problem with you. But if you are looking to someone that you want to be serious, if you are looking for someone that you want to be serious with, you want to carry on the relationship, that is a no. I mean, he has a girlfriend. What other proof or what other sign do you want that he's not the one for you? He's not, okay? Point number 3, the guy whose actions and words do not match. What do I mean by this? So there's this guy that keeps telling you he likes you, he wants to spend the rest of his life with you, you know, so many other things, very interesting things. But then when it comes to actions, you know, he doesn't make time to see you, he doesn't call you when you don't, he doesn't show it in any way apart from words. I mean, apart from he telling you he likes you, he doesn't do anything that shows that he actually likes you. Say you're sick, you tell him you're sick and probably you've not eaten the whole day and all that, and he doesn't even try to get you food, like that kind of thing. those little acts are what will actually make you know that this person actually cares about you. When you are sick, you call him and he tells you, oh, get well soon, and that's it. What's he doing? What's he doing that he can't come and take care of you when you are sick? I mean, you would have done the same for him, right? Unless, of course, you wouldn't. But if you would do the same thing for him and he's not doing it, first, you can talk about it. If he doesn't seem remorseful, if he doesn't think it was a bad thing, then probably it's his nature, and you don't have to stay with such a person. You don't. Seriously. On to the next point. Point number 4. Mr. Secretive, Mr. Sneaky. This kind of person doesn't let you in on their personal life. They hide almost everything. When you ask them about their parents, about their family, about where they come from, I mean, he doesn't let you in on information you need. Do you get it? Such a person is not probably thinking about having a future with you. He's just, just a fling, kind of. Because what would prevent you from telling me where you come from, or telling me who your parents are? Why are you hiding that information? If you don't feel like I would go to them when I have issues with you or something, I mean, why are you hiding it? Doesn't make sense to me either. So such a person is not someone you should go for. So we move to the next point. Point number 5. And this point is actually linked to that previous point. This point is the commitment phobe, or the Mr. Low-key. This person doesn't want you to let other people know you're with him. So this person tells you, oh, I like it low-key. I don't want people to know. I don't want to tell people. And you're in a relationship with someone like this for 4 years, or even 1 year, and nobody knows. It's just the two of you. Why? See, sis, he's making a fool out of you. He has gone to introduce someone else as his girlfriend or as his fiance, and you would just be someone that he uses to gain pleasure and all of that, my dear. When you're in a relationship, being private is different from being secretive. Being private is not telling people where you went to, where you ate, what you ate, and all of that. But you should let people know you are dating this person. I mean, why? If he's for someone else, at least that will let you know. That will let you know on time, and then you would save yourself from a broken heart, right? Number 6. Yeah. So the next point has to do with someone who doesn't respect your boundaries. Yes. Before I even go ahead, we know relationships are about, sometimes compromising and all of that. But you have this person that doesn't seem to respect any of your boundaries, okay? And this person makes you feel like it's not necessary to have such a boundary. It's not necessary to have such and such a boundary. You may not find anything wrong with it, but you realize that at the end of the day, you may have gone over all of your boundaries, and it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. If you're someone who is principled, if you're someone that has value, you definitely don't want to overstep certain boundaries, and he should respect them. A man who doesn't respect your boundaries does not respect you. Believe it or not, he does not respect you. If he does respect you, he will respect your boundaries. Next point. A man who is manipulative or controlling. So you have such a person that wants to control everything that you do. From what you eat, what you wear, who you talk to, where you go to. I mean, you end up not having a life of your own. It's fine if he suggests certain things to you, if he probably gives you advice, or probably you're going to a place he doesn't feel too good about it, it's okay if he tells you, oh, I don't feel too good about you going today, can you go tomorrow, or something. But you don't try and control everything, you know, to the point that when you wake up in the morning you have to call him to be able to make your schedule. Girl, is that the kind of life you want for yourself? If your answer is no, then don't do it. He won't change when you get married. He will just remain the same way he is now. He won't. So you should be looking at these things if you can actually tolerate them on a long term. If you think you can, then it's fine. But if you can't, let's not break our hearts. Point number, is it 8? Yes. The man that does not inquire about your personal life, that doesn't help you grow. I don't really know how to put this, but if you're seeing someone and the person has never asked you your goals, the person has never asked you what you aspire to be, what you want to attain in life, you know, I would say over a year, if you've been with someone for more than a year and such a conversation has never sprung up, I don't know, but I feel like this person does not see you in his future. He's not seeing you anywhere in his future, so he doesn't really care. And that should really tell you your stance. That should let you know your stance. Don't be with such a person who is not interested in your personal growth. It's not a good thing, please. This point has to do with the man who never takes responsibility for his actions. Never. He doesn't accept correction. He always has excuses. He always has someone to blame for what went wrong. I mean, if you're a man, even as a woman, everybody should be able to take responsibility for their actions, regardless. I feel like if you're always pushing the blame on people, if you're always finding people to blame, it's childish. I can't stand such a person, because every time something goes wrong, it's you. If it's the both of you, every time something goes wrong, it's your fault that it happened. And with such a person, when it gets to parenting, it's going to be a hell of a thing. Like, parenting will be so difficult to such a person, and you don't want to put yourself in this kind of mess. Find someone that listens when you speak, that understands what you are saying, that accepts correction. Okay, it's going to help you. You're going to thank me later, seriously. I really can't have that. I can't.